Hey everyone, Shebim here, and welcome back to some more of the Return to Glory here for Sunderland. Right, interesting games. They were at home against Arsenal, but unfortunately we have not got Van der Voort, our goalkeeper, available. Therefore, we're going to have to go with our next best thing, which is going to be... Where are the keepers? I've gone past this. Palliard, 61 rated. I'm sure we've got one that's slightly better. We've got Bruno, 66. I'm not happy with that, to be honest. I'm not happy at all. But we're going to have to deal with it. De La Vega needs to come onto that bench. I don't know why he's not on that bench, to be honest. And Konate needs to come onto the bench as well in place of Ampadu. So we are going to go with our strongest team for this one, mainly because of the fact we are playing a 66 rated goalkeeper. So we need the strength on the pitch, I think, to help us out. But let's get straight into it. Maybe we've got our youth scouts back tomorrow as well, haven't we? Let's have a look now. Arsenal not doing overly well. Only one win in the last three. They do get a 1-0 win against us, though. Disappointing. Yeah. Such a bugger when that happens. It's happened to me in my Man United career mode before as well. That's annoying. Okay. So Mackenzie and Voss both got a stat point. That's good. They're going to make them stronger members of our bench. So now we need to turn it around a little bit. I mean, we only need to... I would like to get Europa League this season, actually. I don't think I really want Champions League yet. I think I said this last time round, didn't I? I think the 70 to 94 is the only one I'm really going to go for. But even then, I don't think it's that good. But we'll go for it anyway, just in case. We've done okay in these scouts so far. I've had a couple of really good players come through, but we're not ending very well at all here, are we? And the final one is going to be in Turkey... Ooh, those last three just got gradually better, didn't they? Let's get those last three. 70, 70, 94, 74 to 94, then 75 to 94. Let's get those three in. I don't know if we want this other guy. Where was he? I've lost him. 72 to 9. Now we'll leave him. 72 to 92, not quite good enough for me. Right. So we need to now send those scouts back off elsewhere. Where should we send them to? Let's go one across to South America, I think, as always. Where should we go? Uruguay? We're not doing Uruguay in a while. We'll do that. Oliver Madsen, we'll send you... We've done quite a bit of Africa recently, so let's do a little bit of Asia, I think. Let's go for... Japan? Yeah, I think Japan. And then Brendan O'Carroll, we're sending you, mate, to... New Zealand? Yeah, let's send you to New Zealand. See if we can get some good New Zealander. I think it's New Zealander players. I've got no idea. Don't really matter, does it? Let's keep pushing. Hopefully Van der Voort will be back in time for the next game. We've got an offer here for Moretti, who is on the transfer list, so we'll accept that. Okay. And that's confirmation the scouts have gone out. Right, when's our next game then? I'm glad we got a nice chunk of time here off, which is great. Just to get Van der Voort back. He should be back by now. Transfer offers for Tavares. He's also on the transfer list. He is, so that's another good sale. Get him out for January. Moretti's been sold. Of course, it will go through in January. And Merkia has gone out on loan. So Van der Voort is back. I'm a bit disappointed that we lost that. I mean, it's typical. That game against Arsenal was the one where you get injured, isn't it? Oh, that's the wrong player. That is the wrong player. Right, let's keep going. Let's push. Right, let's change you out. There we go. We're not going to go for the main team in this one anyway. We're going to switch to one of the smaller sides. So let's go for... Let's go for B in this one, I think. Get a bit of Acuna and Ferreira and those sort of players against Southampton. So Linz, Castaneda, Acuna... Good young players. It's a 4-0 win. Excellent. 2 goals for Dembele, 1 for Ferreira, and 1 from Marinescu from the bench. Lovely. Want to see Marinescu do well. We know he's got a potential of over 90 as well. Let's continue the training. I was trying to get Voss and Mackenzie up to at least a 70, so the game starts using them from the bench, because they're both on the bench for all those games. But it normally is Marinescu who seems to get the push at the moment. Right, next up then. So we're doing well. We are 4 points ahead of Chelsea. Liverpool next, another big game. I think we're going to have to go back with our first team for this one then. And then we've got, well, it looks like a cup game afterwards, but it's difficult to see. That looked really weird. I saw the picture of the cup come up, but there was no logo next, which is a bit weird. Right, we're going to go our strongest team against Liverpool then, just see if we can get the 3 points. We don't. We lose 3-0. Wow. Pretty heavy loss, actually. Pretty heavy loss. It's Forest. Okay. Do I want to play the weaker side? Gnabry's unhappy about not being picked enough. Oh, let's play this team then. If Gnabry's moaned about not playing, let's give him another opportunity. Against Forest away from home, this should be enough to get the win. It is a 2-0 win. 2 goals for Ferreira. And we saw Wirazek come off the bench for a bit as well, which is nice to see. Yeah, I think the problem is that Gnabry's not in the main team. He's only in one of the other ones. We've got Ousmane Dembele and Koeman as the main players. So Skovgaard getting close to a 63 now. We've got Watford up next, who are pretty close to us in the league, actually. We're currently 3 points ahead of Chelsea, 4 ahead of Watford. We're going to switch it out for Team A for this one. Give these other guys a chance. We've got Jiang Millet, who, believe it or not, has a very good potential now, apparently. 3-0 win, 2 goals for Koeman, 1 for Kimmich, and we saw Ferraro come off the bench, which is lovely. I want to see him play more because he has a fantastic potential as well. I think it'll be the likes of Vajnaman and Aarons that are going to be overtaken pretty soon in our squad. We've got the likes of Jiang and Lins and Ferraro as well. Can all play out wide and they all have really, really high potential. So that's really good to see them playing a lot of games this season. Right, next up, what we're going to have? Sheffield United. We're 6 points ahead of Chelsea now. Wow, okay. As we've already ended the first month of this video. That was quick, wasn't it? Right, 82 to 92, 80 to 90, 87 to 93, 86 to 92, 78 to 88, you're gone. 68 to 88, you're gone. 73 to 93 will continue. 72 to 92, you're also gone, my friend. 80 to 90, 81, 71 to 87's gone. I'm tempted then with Musa Dadjo. Let's bring him up. Musa Dadjo can come straight up. Should we have a look at him in the squad hub and see what his potential looks like? Hopefully it's going to be a good one. It'd be great to get another great young wing-back. Exciting prospects, so 85 to 89 for you. Same with Dressler as well. Okay, excellent. So we'll loan list them both. Try and get him some first-team football. Would be handy to play or use one of them, of course, because we've got that mission, haven't we, with the board to play a youth player in 50% of next season's games. We'll have to wait and see. Right, scouts are back. Right, players in for international duty once again. That's sort of good. It gives us a chance to have a bit of a rest here every now and again this game, doesn't it, really? Right, first of all, New Zealand. Cracking goalkeeper, 75 to 94. We'll take that straight away. Okay, Toby Bell can go. 78 to 94. Callum Jackson could be up to a 72 now. Wow. New Zealand has done us really, really well here. 3 players. I'll take that. We'll scout the last one. Anyone who's, like, instantly jumps out at us? There's a few to delete here. So there's 2 that are decent, but I think I'm going to scout them further because 67 to 91 is not great for me. We'll keep scouting those 2. Uruguay, 69 to 94, up to 71 current. We'll take you. Only because I might be able to just sell you. If you've not got a great potential, I can sell you instantly. 73 to 94 as well is pretty good. We're doing well this month with the scouts. Very, very well. Right. Let's go have a look then at our youth squad now and see how good those players were. I generally don't have much luck with current abilities, but you never know. Right, so you're 64 rated already, so let's bring you straight up into the first team. Where Callum Jackson, 59. Really? It was like 54 to 72 and he's 59. I never get good luck with these players, never. Right, let's check this Uruguay and see what his current ability actually is. or his potentially is. Cuesta, showing great potential. So he's 80 plus. Let's sell him. Made some profit, haven't we? We'll sell him off. Right, Sheffield United. We're going to go with the old Gnabry team. Let's try and get his happiness back up again. Should be a good game. They've lost their last 3, Sheffield United. Let's make that 4. It's a 4-1 victory. Acuna, Gnabry, Ferreira and Dembele with the goals. Bit of first team football for Lakovic and Marinescu as well from the bench. Let's continue the training. So Voss now gets up to a 68, which is good. I wonder if it's just not using him because he's not technically a striker. He's a centre forward. I don't know. It's odd, isn't it? 7 points clear of Watford though in 4th. We're 8 points clear of Spurs. 8 points in the Champions League spots. That's pretty good, isn't it? That's very, very good. Right. Transfer offer for Cuesta. We've just brought him into the first team. And we're going to sell him off already for £890,000. Simple profit, isn't it, really? Simple profit. It's not a mass amount of money for us, but it could come in useful. You never know. That's going to pay someone's wages for the year. Right, we'll continue the training. Mackenzie's getting close to that 70 mark now, which is good. We've got international games. Manchester City next. Oh, a big, big game, this one. We're going to have to go with our first team once again, I think. Tonali wants to play, which he will do. There we go, Manchester City. Got Gnabry's on the bench with Asensio, Ferreira, De La Vega, Camavinga, Konate. It's a 2-1 win. Get in. Wow, Ziyech and Coman with the goals. 2-0 over Manchester City. That pulls us close. Very, very close. I mean, Champions League is a definite possibility this season by the looks of it. Definite possibility. And we're only 3 points off the top of the table as well. Not expecting this at all. Now we've got Chelsea next. Wow. Looks like we're going to have to stick with our strongest team again for a bit. So let's go straight to the game against Chelsea. We'll keep with the strongest side. See if we can get through with a victory. I mean, we just beat Man City. We're on great run of form at this moment. And it's gone. Oh, it had to be, didn't it? It had to be João Felix from the bench that got the winner. You know what? I will quite happily sell 3 points for 150 odd million pounds. I'll happily do that. Voss gets up to a 69. Wait. Paliard is getting closer now to a 64 as well. Gnabry's happy about playing more, even though I've not literally been playing him. He's been playing off the bench, so that's fine. Drexler, loan offer for him, we'll accept. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to do a little bit of a test when it gets around to January. I'm going to bring back a player off loan and see if he gets all of his stat increases in one go. Which apparently is a thing that happens, so I want to see if that does actually work. Right, let's go with Team B for this game against Crystal Palace. So Van der Voort, Linz, Delete, Castaneda, Vajnaman, Acuna, Ziyech, Camavinga, Gnabry, Ferreira and Dembele get us a 2-0 victory. Goals from Ziyech and Ferreira, and Voss came off the bench, replacing Gnabry on the left. That's interesting. It's not really a position that he normally... That's weird, isn't it? We brought on Wirazek and Marinescu, who are both left wingers. Marinescu can play central midfield as well, I suppose. That's probably why. So Wirazek came on at right midfield, and Voss came on at left. Interesting. Well, he got first team football. That's the main thing. That's what I want to see. Right, Leicester City up next in a few days' time. We are 6 points shy of Liverpool, who are top of the table. 4 points shy of Manchester City. And we're already at the end of another month as well. It's going so quick at the moment. I'm getting really into this now. Goalkeeper, 76 to 94. 73 to 93. 83 to 89. I'm afraid that's just not good enough. 86 to 92 is fantastic. 84 to 90 is just on the cusp. Frank Abbas is now available. 87 to 93. Straight up, my man. 74 to 92. 77 to 94. 73 to 91. Okay. Now, Abbas, if I look at you please, can you play striker as well? I don't want another centre forward because we don't have a position of centre forward. Just centre forward. Bugger. Bugger. Okay. So Abbas is going to be my man. He's going to be one we're going to power level to play in a lot of games next season. He's the man. Right. Leicester City. Have I changed team? I can't use Acuna. So we're going to go with Team A for this one, which is fine. Right. Leicester have not won their last 3. Draw against Southampton, loss against Liverpool and Arsenal. And a loss against Sunderland as well. Tonali, De La Vega and Rashford with the goals. I'm happy with that. Very happy. I'd be interested to see how many actual appearances Tezar's had from the bench. Looks like none at this point in time, I must admit. Mackenzie's now a 70, so Mackenzie's going to come out of the training. So you do show as a striker, Abbas, so we're going to just deal with that. Okay. So adept attacking scenarios. Let's get you worked up as soon as we possibly can. So with Voss, as soon as we get Voss up to a 70, we'll change him out and we'll just continue just basically pushing Abbas as soon as we can, as hard as we can, really. Right, more of the scouting. 75 to 94, yes, thank you. 54 to 74 is a no. You're a no. You're a continue to scout. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. And you're a no. Okay. Another cracking young player, though, from New Zealand. Over in Japan. We did have a great month in Japan last month, and it looks like... Ooh, hello. Arata Kagawa. 78 to 94. Could be up to a 71 now, but obviously will not be. Because they never are. Oh, you're decent as well. Do I keep... I'm going to sign you up. I'm going to keep an eye on you. The rest can be scouted for another month. And finally then, in Uruguay. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. You're a no. You're a potential. You're a no. And you're a no. Okay. So we've got one player we're going to scout further. Let's go and check that Japanese man, Kagawa. See if he's going to be a future star. They never are, though, are they, really? Where is Kagawa? Left back, 59 rated. Of course he is. Okay. Are there any here that are 60s yet? I've got 62 for Traore, but we can't bring him up yet. He's not old enough as yet. Let's keep pushing then. We're going to have a game in a few days' time. We're doing so well at the moment. I'm really surprised. Dreschler's going to go out on loan. Leeds United in the league are next. That again doesn't seem too terrifying. I'm sure we could deal with that. Come on, game. Hurry up. There we go. Right, so we're going to go back over to team... Oh, no. Acuna's still injured. How long's Acuna out for? Injury. 5 months? Wow, okay. That's disappointing because Acuna has some very, very high potential. So it looks like Kovic, you're going to get some first-team football, my friend. Which does free up a space on the bench, which is going to be taken by... We need a central midfielder. You know what? I know Skovgaard's got a good potential, so he's going to come onto the bench. So Latkovic, this is your chance to shine now, mate. You've got more or less till the end of the season. Acuna's going to drop out. It's a shame because Acuna has got a massive potential. And I'm disappointed, but it's Latkovic's chance. Leeds have lost their last 3. Wow. Ousmane Dembele getting all 4 goals. Wow. Wow. I like that. Ousmane Dembele showing just how good of a signing that man actually was. Quarterfinals then of the Carabao Cup coming up against Arsenal. Abbas gets up to a 53, 52 even. We're getting there now. I'm happy the way that we are building. Arsenal then. Do we want to push hard on this? It's a Wednesday night game, so I think we're going to not play our strongest team. We're going to go with one of our A or Bs, and then we're just going to play our other team on the Saturday, which against Wolves. I think that's probably a wise thing to do. So we'll go with Team A, I think, for this game against Arsenal, which is a slightly stronger side, I think, with a front three of Koeman, Rashford and De La Vega, with Tonali and Kimmich in midfield as well. So let's go for that. I mean, if we can get through this, we're going to get to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup, which is big for us. We do. It's a 1-0 win. Lovely. Voss, Werazak and Ferraro got a bit of time off the bench as well. Zhang did pick up an injury, but he carried on for about half an hour after that, so I can't imagine it's too big of an injury. But we're through to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. This is a massive season for us, isn't it? And Gnabry's unhappy again about not playing. You going to play this next game, mate? Transfer offer for Musa Dadjo. I shall accept. Right. 7 days for Zhang, that's fine, that's fine. He's not going to play this next game anyway. This is going to be down to Team B, just to try and keep, well, Gnabry happy, really. I thought Gnabry's been playing a lot, but he just seems to be the one player who's just always angry about a lack of football. Nobody else is having any problems, it's just all about Gnabry. Wolves have also lost 3 in a row. And they lose against us as well. 2-0 Camavinga and Ferreira with the goals. And now Voss is starting to get a lot of football from the bench. That's pretty good. Hit him up to a 70, then we can stop training him. Then we'll just let him progress naturally. He's got to get to a 70 soon, hasn't he? Palliard hit to 65. I want to start training Abbas more because we know he's got a good potential. Latkovic is happy about the playing time, which is great to see. I think we'll stick with the same team against Villa here, just to make sure that Zhang is 100% fit before we play him on the Sunday. But then again, Ampadu wants to play, which means I need to play Team A. Okay, we'll play Team A just because Ampadu's asked to play, and I want to keep everyone happy. So let's go into that again. Aston Villa have lost 3 in a row. Well, they've drawn 1 and lost 2. And we get a victory as well. Ampadu got injured. Great. Kimmich and Koeman with the goals. Kimmich is scoring quite a few from defensive midfield, isn't he? I picked up an injury. Just want to keep my hot streak going. Your recovery is important. Okay. I can't respond to any of these. I can respond to Ziyech. I expect a great performance. Okay. What is the injury then? So, loan offer for Mariani. We will accept. There's going to be a lot of players going out on loan in January, isn't there? 3 weeks for Ampadu. Wow, okay. Okay. 3 weeks is big, isn't it? It's a chunk of time. I've already dealt with that. Okay. Okay, we'll have to deal with that. Oh, we've got Spurs as well on the Wednesday. This is a big chunk of time here for us. We're going to have to go with Team B for this game against Brighton. Then I think we'll play the main team against Spurs. It's a 2-0 win. Oh, Van der Voort picked up another knock. Oh, this game. Why does it do this to me? Why? Please don't be a long injury. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. 6 freaking weeks. 6 weeks! We're going to have to buy an old, established goalkeeper in January, I think. It's the only thing I can do. Going to have to buy an old, established goalkeeper because Bruno's not at the right level yet. We can't be playing a 66 rated goalkeeper for too long. It's just not going to work. Whereas we've got Palliard as well, 65. Oh, this is not good, is it? Suffering injuries now. It's not ideal at all. So let's go for Team B for this one. Against Spurs. We're going to stick with Gnabry. Try and make him happy again. We lose 3-1. Oh, this is not good. It's my own fault because I let Brantano go, whatever his name is, Brantano. We're going to stick with the same team against Birmingham then. Let's see how we get on. 3-0 win. Good. Castaneda, Vajnaman and Gnabry with the goals. And we're seeing more different people getting chances from the bench now. Tezar got a chance in that game. Gnabry's happy again finally. Right. Okay. Let's get the training done. Voss up to a 70. So we're getting somewhere now. Just next time, when we come back, of course, to do the January transfer window, we're going to have to buy ourselves an old, established backup goalkeeper, essentially, aren't we? Well, the semi-finals of the EFL Cup are very early in January, aren't they? Very early. Right, so the transfer market is open. Let's just check the youth squad like we do for at the end of every episode. Because I'm too... well, I just can't wait to the next one. Right, here we go. 79 to 94, 77 to 94, 86 to 92, 84 to 90, 79 to 94, 77 to 91, 80 to 94, 78 to 92, 72 to 92, 76 to 94, 80 to 94. Right, good squad. Nobody really shines out at the moment, but I'm pretty happy with what we do have. Like I said, I'm going to have a little look off camera now and see if I can find just a... I mean, we do have 38 million to spend, but we don't need to go outside the box, really. We just need a goalkeeper. We just need a backup goalkeeper. We don't need anything special. So what I might just do is I might just have a look in the Premiership at goalkeepers. I might just pick one up on the cheap. I think that's the best thing I can really do, but I'll have a look at that off camera and we'll come back and see what the options are. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit a like and of course subscribe if you'd like to see some more. I've been Sheva Gamer, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.